Hello everyone, Kenty Tiger here with Bengali Engineering and Play. We are back in Osiris, New Dawn. And so what I've done here is moved. So as you can see, I pretty much have taken everything that I built and tore it back down. And I powered Namarcha back up, and we are moving to the new site. So let me go ahead and get my map marker out here for the new site. So I had put beacons down. I actually put 2 beacons out. So this one is oxygen, hydrogen, and nitrogen. Oops, that was not what I wanted to do. The other one was oxygen and chlorine. So chlorine now is the 4th of the gases. I think there is a 5th fluorine, if I remember correctly. I have not seen that one. Anyway, I'm on the lookout for it. Anyway, having said that, off we go. I am 140% encumbered. I actually abandoned a couple of things, mostly because I can recreate them and I didn't need nearly as many as I created before. What I had was solar panels, and they were the portable solar panels. Come on. Shit. There's definitely a few things in this game that are just asinine. Like the fact that you can't walk over rocks. I mean, how hard is it to build a game mechanic that, oh, well, that's an object that can move, so why don't we just go around it? I have yet to see a game that's done that. No, I don't play a lot of games now, but I find game mechanics that are stupid, like you're walking and, oh, I can't walk over that plate that's on the ground. I find those kinds of things I'm not a programmer anymore. I used to program a lot. Completely different era, of course, but so what I have trouble understanding is quality control. That in my view of the world, a game developer should actually play their own game and play it a lot, because only through playing it a lot do you discover the stupid things. You know, it's one thing to so far, that big worm has come out every single time I've come over here. So I don't know if that just means that's where the worm lives or not. So my intention was to build the base right out here. So there's a lot of room. This rock kind of in the way. Good, our buck is here. So there's lots of resources. So the biggest singular reason I picked this valley. When you're trying to place a cabin on Earth, the 2 things that you really want to pay attention to are food and water. You can build a shelter pretty much anywhere. the source of food is that there are aliens everywhere. So finding food's not a problem. There's hydrogen. Hydrogen geyser right there. There's an oxygen geyser right there. So there's my source of water. And the beacon. Okay, so there are an awful lot of, so I haven't organized any of these yet, and I'm going to run out of space. There's the kind of the other side of the equation here, that how much of each of these elements do we really need? And this, the intention here is this is a holding bay, not downside to not having been organized in advance. Okay, so this one technically is full. So one of the quandaries at this point is how much in terms of material do I really need? So as you can see, there is quite a bit of material here, and I don't have to put it all in there. I have a lot of different glass, which can go up here. I do have rubber elsewhere, but kind of had myself organized for a reason here. So I've got the rest of my water here. Go ahead and put water here. Beacons were here. Nope, I'm not done with that one yet. I don't remember what else was here. Okay, so this is my temp. This is my spillage container. So this is where everything goes that I just don't have any room for anywhere else, kind of a thing. So all my food is in here right now, and we'll go ahead and put the last of this. What I wish I could do with Narbatcha, and Narbatcha is So I had a whole thing of batteries in here. So that is 1 kilogram. Replenish hunger and will slightly improve health. Alright. So I think this is everything I had in here. Another thing I discovered is that if you have a container, like the repository here, depository, and you have things in it and you queue it to destroy, it will destroy everything that's in it. And that might be a good thing. If you've got a bunch extra of stuff, then, you know, no big deal, right? Anyway, I built these 6 containers as the temporary everything is in these containers. So everything I've collected so far is in these containers. And so anyway, my thought process, F. Avakta received command stay. So the challenge really is I would really like to have this guy like do mining for me. He's all set up to do it. He's you know, fully set up. But so the problem here is, oh, okay, so you can make it fairly large. Alright, so having done that, my idea here is that that is the heavy weapon. Yeah. Sorry if you're wearing headphones, I just blew your eardrums out. Apologies for that. So, it is possible. Nope, too far away. So what I'm going to do is I want to see what this geyser is, and then I realize that I just walked by that guy and I don't really care. So I don't know what this one is. It's a very dark color. Rock, nitrogen, more nitrogen. Alright. That one is space debris, rock. And I'm guessing that's hydrogen, yeah. So my intention is building the base, obviously, and oh, how about nose up, nose down. This is a big gun. So, enough playing around here. My intention would be to build a base. I guess it doesn't. I don't think really matters where you start. So I've got a nice flat area here. How far back? Let's go to like here. Dropped off 71% of items carried. So I'm kind of looking at things from the perspective of, semi-equidistant. I didn't want that rock over yonder to get in the way. So I wanted to start in a fairly open area. So I think the start of the base is the airlock. So I have inflatable domes. Obviously we have the habitat, upper floor habitat laboratory. So the couple things that we need obviously are the airlock. I'm going to do a habitat and then upper floor habitat. I want to figure out how to, I'm not sure how to make all the different pieces yet. So ultimately the barracks is important, the laboratory is important, and it's entirely possible that biodome, definitely want a biodome, garden where food and other items can be grown. So the question is how to set up, for example, a habitat to function with in and out. So that's what I really truly do not know yet. Steel, glass, aluminum, copper. So steel, glass, aluminum, copper. Pretty straightforward. F. All right, so copper. That should be copper. You know what? Yeah, we'll go ahead and do a little bit. Glass, aluminum, and copper. I think my steel and glass are actually up here. So steel and glass. Let me take a hole in. I know that'll put me way over budget on stuff, but that's alright. Alright. So kind of in the thought of being equidistant between the two geysers as the start. Alright. So very first piece of the base. Oh, look at this. Oh. attached to coupler. Okay, so I have to build another section first. So I suppose the most logical thing to build is the habitat. Did I? Oh, so they're actually the same thing. All right. Habitat. Whoa! Oh, that's big. That looks a whole lot bigger from the outside here. All right, and let's put an airlock in here, just right there. So I'm kind of single deck for now, because I want to finish some of the various structures here. So the question is, iron ingot, you do not have the building materials. Okay. Tab. These are the different building materials. So I really like paneled windows. Armored. Industrial. Standard version of the industrial wall. So I really like, windows. Armor. Rubber and steel. Armored wall 1. Rubber and steel. So the good news is, oh no, it wasn't, because it was a lot of metal. So I guess it's a really good thing I have here. Now I need iron. Don't know is if I can upgrade at a later time. I really do not know. Alright, so my understanding is the best way to build. So, wide pressure wall. Is that the only thing I can build here, perhaps? Depressurizing. Well, I don't really want to do that because I want to go through the door. So, no need to pressurize yet. Can I just go through the damn door, please? Alright. Yes, I have to pressurize to go out here. Alright.
Severe dehydration detected.
Alright, yeah. Okay, so there's this I want to put, I think. Well, okay. So
Severe dehydration detected.
I really wish I could have just repaired that other
Severe dehydration detected.
would have been really neat to repair that facility. Of course, it is entirely possible that I could. And maybe that is actually the lesson here. I still think this is directly across. Okay, so
Severe dehydration detected.
yeah. Or okay, so rubber and titanium, if I remember correctly, are what I need here. coupler. I have steel, I have aluminum, I need rubber and titanium. Okay. Okay, so I believe my rubber is here. There is rubber.
Severe dehydration detected.
And this is titanium. Alright, so inventory. Water, drink.
Hydration levels are now satisfied.
Drink. Alright, so that went down to 50%. So I can still fill this. I will obviously have to build some things. So that's really what the purpose of this first habitat is to get some of these internal mechanisms. Oh, wink. Alright. So here's what I want to do is build a coupler. So now, so it should be 2, 2, 2, 2, right? Yes. So we're going to build a coupler here. Oh, that was a coupler. It'll load right there. And a coupler there. That was a coupler. That's what I want. All right. So, I truly have no idea how to put a roof on this. So, upper story habitat. Aluminum. I do not have enough aluminum. Aluminum. What I'm thinking is that I actually could repair the base, and what I'm gonna, let me get the top floor here. What I want to do is see if I can actually pressurize this facility. Okay. Come on. Shit. Raksha is confused because I put something in his way. Okay. Okay, so how does one actually put the roof on here? Upper story habitat. Multi-purpose room that can house many interior items. Alright, well, perhaps, plastic. I do not have any plastic, glass and plastic, so I need plastic. Alright, so, I'm curious. In fact, so we've got the start of the base here. I've just for the proverbial shits and giggles. This valley actually has a boatload. That was the chlorine and oxygen geyser. Just flew by there. So I marked it because of the chlorine. So that's 4 of the 5. So I'm going to be a little upset if all it takes is parts and stuff, because all the reading I did online said this is all for show. It's a destroyed base and there's nothing you can do about it. And I really kind of do think that's the case, because when I was here, so for example, outside or inside, I could use my gun thing. And yeah, okay, so I feel a little better now. So there's absolutely nothing you can do here, so I did make the right choice. So the real question about the base over here, so all of these reinforced containers, so this is back to the random. Oh, they're empty. So I can't count, there we go. Can't count the number of times that carrots. Take all. I didn't see carrots before. So every time these spawn, so potatoes and apples. What the hell? Every time you load your game, these crates randomly spawn stuff. So why not take it, right? The other thing that I was a little disappointed about the you can't take anything apart. I mean, obviously you've got a lot of resources here, so it just seems like to me, well, first off, it's a base, right? So wouldn't it make sense that you have a base, so you repair the base and then make it into your own? It to me, that just seems like something that would be logical rather than completely starting from scratch. If I have the materials to make something from scratch, I obviously have to have all the design and everything. So to me, it just seems logical that repairing a base, you know, would make sense. But clearly, that is. I'm not sure if that's ink. What that was? Yeah, I guess that's just some kind of ink. 2 hits. Then you're gone. I like this. Alright, so what I don't know is if I totally hosed everything and made a mistake by I presumed probably a somewhat dangerous thing to do, but the presumption was that I would build the habitat and then put the upper floor on it, and it looks like that's not something you can do. There's that worm again. Oh, maybe that wasn't a worm, that was meteors. So the next question really is, how do I put a roof on this damn thing? Oh, no, Jack. You are absolutely pathetic. Okay. Said once again, it is the matter of I don't know how to put a roof on this thing. Oh. Coupler ceiling for building taller hab structures. Well, that's kind of neat. Alright, so, yeah. There's a couple things I need. I'm not sure where that's supposed to go. Oxygenator, circuit board wire. I've got titanium, I've got aluminum, so I need circuit boards and wires. Circuit boards, aluminum, titanium, climate control, shower. Talk and relax, replenish vitals and remove toxins, build inside a barracks. Alright. Inside living quarters, build inside a habitat. Water reclaimer, build inside a habitat. I've got rubber, glass, so I need circuit boards and wires. Circuit boards and wires are here. Circuit boards, wires. And all of my food stuffs was here. Hard to tell what the different colors are. Iron. Some carrot. Potato. I thought I had. There we go. Potato. Berry can go there. Apples got. Alright. Okay. Let's try this that frustrated me so much previously. Alright. There it is. The start. Something bigger. Alright, so I think I'm gonna start right here. Okay, those are the main structures. Buildable. Oxygenator. There are no available locations. Why can I not build this here? But it really makes no sense. Or does the oxygenator go in? Is it possible? All right. T. Yes. A pressurized structure to build this. So the sigh of frustration here, okay? It's green, right? So all of these different things that are green, but I can't build them here, okay? So the game puts all this information. An oxygenator will automatically supply oxygen to a pressurized habitat. So, here's the question. Where the fuck does this go? If I can't put it inside the habitat, which I'm in... So, this is a total what the fuck. Can't build the climate control, can't build the water reclaimer. Build inside a habitat. I'm inside a fucking habitat. So, why can't I build it? Great question. Build inside a habitat. Okay, so I would need lithium for that. Okay. Side of the biodome. Alright. Is this not a fucking habitat? What the fuck? Habitat. Habitat upper story. What the fuck? And my guess is when I select these, it's just going to tell me I need to be inside a pressurized room. Okay. We're at an hour. I'm so fucking pissed off because I cannot stand a game that won't tell you how to fucking do something. Don't tell me I can't do it. Tell me how to fucking do it. So, now that I'm all kinds of pissed off, I'm going to sign off here. This is Kenty Tiger. I'll see ya.